Good morning everyone. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. Today I am here with very interesting topic, that is soil erosion and conservation. So before starting with this term soil erosion and conservation, let's study first about soil. What is soil? You all know that soil is a very important natural resource. It is the foundation of life on the earth. How it is foundation of life? As you all know that all the plants, they are grown in the soil, and plants, they give us many things like oxygen, medicines, foods, lots of things. So in this way we can say that soil is the foundation of life on the earth. We are totally dependent upon soil, and plants are totally dependent upon soil. So in this way we are interrelated with each other. So before starting with that, first, what is soil and how it is made up of? Soil is mainly comprises of various minerals, organic matter, which include dead plants, animals remains, and minerals, rocks, water, gases, so all microbes. So all these things comprises to form the soil. So next we are having importance of soil. As I told you, it is the foundation of life on the earth. Plants are grown in the soil, and it is also habitat for many organisms, like some microorganisms like rabbits, snakes, they all live in the hole and burrows. So it is also the habitat for many animals. So formation of soil, how the soil is formed. It is a very continuous and a slow process. You know, to form 1 inch of soil, it takes thousands of years. So how it is forming? Soil is formed due to weathering process. So what is weathering? Weathering is a process in which rocks are continuously exposed to high temperature, pressure, rain. So along with that, it breaks down into the small particles, and these particles continuously modify and form ultimately soil. So it is a very long and continuous process. So we should be very careful while we are tackling the soil, because it is a resource that we cannot generate very easily or quickly, because it is a very slow process. As I told you, it takes lots of time to form a 1 inch of soil. So now for a soil profile, what are the various layers in the soil which are helping us in different ways? So let's see the soil profile. We are here having mainly 3 layers. First is the topsoil, second is the subsoil, and third is the bedrock. So let's study one by one. First is the topsoil. Topsoil is the most fertile layer of the soil. So in this layer, it contains many nutritive value, humus, remains of dead plants and animals, which is rich with the nutrients. So it is helping the plants for their growth. So moving to the second soil, that is subsoil. It also contains many minerals which are absorbed by the roots of the plants and which is giving nutrient to the plants. So moving to the next, that is bedrock. Now in the third layer you can see small rocks, layers of rocks are there which is forming a bed-like structure. So that is why we call it bedrocks. After that we are having a water table, or you can say underground water. So as you all know, the rain is the purest form of water, but when it comes down on the contact of our atmosphere, it gets again polluted with many harmful gases present in the atmosphere. But ultimately our soil cleans the water with different layers, so we get the water table, that is underground water, that is suitable for drinking, that we are taking out by digging wells and with the help of hand pumps. So this is the soil profile. Now let's come to the main topic, that is soil erosion. So what is soil erosion? Soil erosion means removing of top fertile layer, that is topsoil. Removing of top fertile layer with the help of some external agents. These agents can be water, air, or any other human activities. Fine. So now soil erosion, we are having mainly 3 factors: wind, water, human activity. When lots of wind is blowing, so it take away the topmost soil along with it. So that causes soil erosion. And the second, that is water. When we are having a strong heavy rain or floods, so it also take the topsoil along with it and carry away to the long distances. Due to that, soil become unfertile. Fine. So then human activities. There are lots of human activities that we are doing which also causes soil erosion. So what are these activities? Like first one, that is deforestation. When we are cutting a lots of trees in a large amount, so that process is known as deforestation. We are the human beings. We are doing our lots of activities like making our houses, constructing buildings, lots of things we are doing in our daily life which require lots of wood. So for that we are cutting down the trees in a large scale, so which is creating a bad impact on our environment. So that is the first factor of human activities. Second is the plowing. So whenever a farmer it gets ready its field after plowing, so sometime after plowing a storm comes or the heavy rain comes, so it will take up the loosened soil which is done by the plowing along with it, so it also makes the soil erosion. And the third activity that human is doing, that is overgrazing. Most of the people, they take their animals with them for grazing and continuously they are taking for grazing in the same place. So that also causes soil erosion. So these are the three factors which causes soil erosion. So what are these? Water, air and the human activity. In human activities we have studied mainly three, that is deforestation and then plowing and then overgrazing. So now what is soil conservation? Now first we have studied soil erosion means getting away our topmost fertile soil. Now soil conservation. Soil conservation is conserving our soil. So maintaining it properly or which is fit for our plants. So soil conservation means how you can protect your soil from getting eroded. That process is known as soil conservation. So let's do the opposite of these things. So you will have the soil conservation like afforestation. Instead of doing deforestation, we should follow afforestation. We should plant more and more trees so that we can get a large amount of plants cover which can hold our soil properly. Fine. So then is the cover crop. Secondly, so cover crop means when the farmer is growing its main commercial crop. After that, sometimes farmer leaves the soil barren. So at that moment, we should have to do the cover crop so that at least their topmost soil should not run away with the wind or water. So to cover that area of soil, the farmer should grow the cover crops. Next, we are having terrace farming. You know, in the hilly areas, so it is very easy for wind and water to take the topmost soil along with it. So, in hilly areas, we should prefer to do terrace farming so that it reduces the pressure of the wind or pressure of the flowing water, so that our topmost soil should not erode to the long distance. And then we are having embankment. When we are having our houses or our fields near the rivers or the water bodies, at that moment we should apply this condition, that is embankment. We should make a concrete wall along the sides of the river or along the sides of our field so that our topmost soil do not erode with the wind or water. So next is the windbreakers. In our field we should make a small windbreaker with the help of, you can make with stone, you can make with soil, or you can make with some bunds, that is the bundle of dry grasses. So that you can make the bunds along your field side so that your fertile soil should not move to the other places. So that is soil conservation. How you can protect your soil from getting eroded. So in this video we have covered importance of soil. You know how it is important. Formation of soil, it takes place with the help of weathering process, and soil profile. It is having three layers. That is, first is the topsoil, subsoil, bedrock. It is also helping to get clean water or the water table. Fine. Then soil erosion. Soil erosion means moving the top soil with the help of wind, water or human activities. Human activities include deforestation, overgrazing. And soil conservation means protecting your soil so that you get enough benefit from it. So that is with afforestation, planting more and more trees. Then cover crop, you should grow seasonable crops. And then terrace farming in the hilly areas. And then embankment near the river sides. And then windbreakers in your field. So this is all about the chapter. I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day.